literally just happened. I feel like when you keep doing something, you just get better and better. Like, I hope that when I reach people, whoever it is, however it's brought to them, I hope that they see value in what it is I have to offer.
Never coming off that nigga Mike.
Even still in this current time, I don't feel like people have the mind frame and the vision that I have.
An iHeartRadio station available everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app. #1 for music radio.
Ain't going nowhere. Got him locked in this pussy.
But as far as my work ethic and me taking it serious, I still try to bring people quality, because I feel like if I can bring you the quality and the influence, that puts me above the person that just has the influence.
What does the ninth word mean to you?
It means everything. It means home. It means my roots. It means I gotta make it. If I can make it big and then say I'm from the ninth ward, that's an accomplishment.
And I did.
The typical idea that they have of me in their head because of the way I look is not actually how my personality is. I just wish that they knew more so of like I'm a real person outside of the character that they see me in as Ward Judy.
Michael.
I'm Ward Judy. I'm a rapper. I'm from New Orleans, the Ninth Ward across the canal. It was real interesting, a lot going on, fun things, bad things, good things.
What's a memory you think of when you think of the ninth ward automatically?
My elementary school, Edison.
Oh, what about it?
It was just Edison. Like, if you went to Edison, you was from the Ninth Ward for real. So, probably the DJs in the Ninth Ward.
So was going to a lot of parties back then, or?
I wasn't going. I was standing on the porch listening, and that's what made it so memorable, because I wasn't there, but I felt like I was.
So what music did you grow up listening to, if you were to be specific?
Bounce music.
Just bounce music.
Any chance I could get, I would listen to it.
Was music something that you wanted to get into early, or was it just like something gradual?
It just randomly came. Like, it was never even on my mind at all.
What was on your mind at the time then?
Being a nurse.
Oh, okay. It was a stark transition.
Yeah, that's a crazy transition. But after 2 years of prereqs, I kind of felt like the medical field was not for me. So
what was it about the medical field?
I get the creeps easy. And in the medical field, it's just like the rashes in the books. Like, it was just, no, this is not it. So it didn't go nursing, then music. It kind of went nursing, cooking, and music music literally just happened. But it was in 2015. I started in 2011, but it was in 2015 that I took it serious, because I got booked at a big coliseum in Mississippi, and I was like, whoa, I need to take myself as serious as they take me. And from there, I kind of put more effort into it.
What kind of made you go from nursing to cooking? You was you always loved to cook, or?
Well, yeah, that was my second thing. I was only doing nursing because as a kid they taught us that's a good job, you make a lot of money. They didn't give us the ins and outs. So when I decided nursing wasn't for me, I was like, well, what do you really like to do? It's cooking. So that's how I got into it.
It's kind of like a natural thing.
Yeah, it's a natural thing. My mom and my dad both cook.
Oh, nice.
So it was handed to me.
Okay. So when you first started getting into music, were you making it by yourself at first, and then you just transitioned to being a group, or was it just like your group?
So I started as a group, and then I transitioned to by myself, because even still in this current time, I don't feel like people have the mind frame and the vision that I have. And that's what happened with the group. It was kind of like I was serious, like, let's do it, and the other person was just kind of like, if I feel like it. And so I was like, yeah, no, I can't work like that.
So who are the 49ers?
Well, it was a girl that I was cool with. She was out the 4th Ward and I was out the 9th Ward, so we kind of combined it and called ourselves the 49ers, because at that time in New Orleans they had like the 76ers, it was a 7 ward and a 6 ward. They had 89ers. So we was the 49ers, the 4 ward and the 9 ward had teamed up. And which is where Ward Judy came from. So
what was the difference? Like, what was the two styles that brought you guys together? You say you're from the 9th ward, she's from the 4th ward.
Well, we both were shakers. See, we started off as dancers, and I kind of felt like if I know what to dance to, I know what to say on the microphone. So, and I don't really know what her vision was, but she was a dancer too. So we just kind of was like, I went actually to pose for a flyer for one of my homeboy birthday parties, and one of the producers happened to be in that. I was like, you need to record me. He was like, come back tomorrow if you're serious. My first song was not the greatest, but it was my song, and people actually gravitated towards it, so it made me feel like I could keep doing it. And I just kept doing it and getting better and better, learning my sound and stuff.
Okay. What would you, when did you say you found your sound? Like, is it recently or has it just been like?
I feel like it progresses as time goes, because the same sound that I felt like I found in 2015 is not the same sound I have. I don't even have the same voice no more. So it's a little bit different.
Smoke weed, huh? Hey, look, I got some fresh ass weed. This is weed brand.
Rolling off them trends, let him fuck me all night. Stupid dog ass nigga got that good dick. I ain't coming off that nigga, I'ma make them all sick. Stalking on the gram, trying to see if we together. You will never really see me, but we thugging it forever. Come and slide through at the end.
So the thing about it is, the group was such a short time. Like, when I say short time, I mean one song short time. Literally, like, it wasn't, 49 Chicks didn't last long. Before we could even get the brand established, I had already went my separate way. And so I was still Ward Judy, and my dancers was still called 49 Chicks. So people kept asking me, why you call them 49 Chicks if you Ward Judy? So then I changed the dancers' names to Mix It Up Chicks. And so it was just like Ward Judy and the Mix It Up Chicks. And then it later just became Judy Gang, Judy Train. So to completely like unattach myself from the group. But I mean, I think like on YouTube and things like that, it's still up, but I don't
really go
promote it.
Okay,
I don't promote it.
Because I was going through the YouTube and I was like, oh, okay, I had no idea that she was in a group.
Because it was so short-lived. Like, I don't even think we shot a video for the song or nothing. Like, it was just, no, I'm lying. We had 2 songs, but Bounce is different. So one set of vocals made 2 songs, but only one song was able to get out and get promoted, and it was pretty much done for.
Okay.
So.
What was your experience making that song?
It was pretty cool. It was exciting because it was like my first song. I was doing it with somebody who I felt like was my friend. Like, we got a song, like we listen to people music, we dance to people music. People are dancing to my voice. They dancing to my thoughts. Like, I'm dancing to my thoughts. I'm dancing to me. So it was like super cool. The studio wasn't even something like extravagant. It was really homemade and simple, but I was recording, I was making a song. Now, of course, it's different because the studios need to be of a certain stature or whatever, but back then it was like amazing. Nobody couldn't tell me I hadn't already made it to the top. Because around that time, things are super easy now. You just need the money to get into the studio. Back then, you needed the money and somebody to vouch for you. It wasn't just easy to get in the studio like it is now. So that was lit for me. That was like a high moment.
Do you think it being like so easy to get in the studio now is what's like pushing a lot of artists to start making music, or is just like making the barrier entry way too easy? Like,
I feel like the entryway is way too easy now, but I can't get upset because it's kind of like, if it would have been that easy for me, I would have been grateful. So I'm pretty sure these people are grateful. However, I feel like with the easy entry, no one is really putting forth that serious effort. Because at first you knew, before you went to the studio, you needed to really have a quality product. Now it's kind of like you can go to the studio and make literally nothing, and it'll go crazy because people are saluting how crappy it is, and that's just so weird to me. So I don't know, I kind of feel 50-50 about the ease of recording and shooting videos and things like that. It's just
because a lot of things go viral nowadays just off of like wow factor, not like out of talent.
just off of, look how stupid this is, because the algorithm, it doesn't really know. It just knows a lot of people is sharing this, so let's show it to more people.
Everybody.
Let's just show it to everybody, because everybody is sharing it, but they're sharing it in a sense of, are you serious? Look at this foolishness. But it don't matter, because the way the big labels work now, instead of them looking for talent, they're looking for people who can influence. Or if I get them because they viral, it don't matter if they have talent, people gonna come see them, make a fool out themselves. So I don't know, I try my hardest not to cross that, make a fool out of myself so I could go to the top, because it's easy.
Yeah.
But then I feel like the same thing that brings you to the top also takes you right back down 10 times faster.
How would you explain like that work ethic, that seriousness that you take with your music?
I mean, I try not to make a fool out of myself. But as far as my work ethic and me taking it serious, I still try to bring people quality, because I feel like if I can bring you the quality and the influence, that puts me above the person that just has the influence. I hope that when I reach people, whoever it is, however it's brought to them, I hope that they see value in what it is that I have to offer, versus just, because at the end of the day, if you make a fool out of yourself Monday morning, somebody could be made a fool out of themselves Monday afternoon, and now you gone down the drain. Sometimes you can make a fool out yourself Monday, and you got a couple of more Mondays to go to sit up there and be the fool. But it could get snatched from you at any moment. So whereas if you just actually have something to offer that they can't duplicate, then you can stay. You can hold it a little bit longer. I feel like it's unique, because now, like I said in the beginning, I was a dancer first. So not only do I make the music, but I dance to it. So it's like, yeah, everybody does the rapping and dancing and everything, but they don't rap and dance like me. Like, I really get out there with the girl shakers, the guy shakers. Like, I'm a go. I enjoy dancing. On top of that, I've taken my music, my dance steps, merged it with cardio, and teach an aerobics class, which is called bounce aerobics. No one can offer that, because it's my moves, it's my techniques mixed with the workouts that I regularly do. So I have something unique to offer.
How did you originally get into dancing?
Crazy story. I didn't have any rhythm as a little girl. I think I found my rhythm around 15 years old. I got on my high school dance team, and from there it was just up. I literally, like, how they say, let the beat fill your body, I just go with it. For a while, I used to tell myself before I go places, we're not doing no splits tonight, don't end up on the ground. Immediately when we touch the stage, the body do a split. So it's like, you feel it to the point where sometimes I don't even control my moves. With my foot injury, I tell myself, like, you shouldn't do certain stuff. But in the dancing, the stuff gets done.
What was it like performing on stage for the first time? First time you performing on stage, what was that like?
It was a crazy high, but it's so much different from performing now. The first performance was at a club with all of my peers. We always did go out to this club, me dancing, me blah, 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 blah. But once I got my song, I'm at the promoters now, like, I got a song, I want to perform tonight. I know everybody gonna come see me because we already being here on Fridays. And like, I still get nervous to this day, but I was like super duper nervous. I had my dancers dressed alike, they matched me. And I just got on the stage and everybody was just like amping me up. And matter of fact, that video is on YouTube.
Yeah.
It has terrible sound, terrible quality, because that was before we had all the iPhone 16s and everything. We probably was drawing it out, but it was amazing. Okay, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ward Judy. Right now, it's 12:17. We in Baton Rouge. I'm about to turn up Club Finesse the Gangway. We just waiting on security to come get us out the car, and I'm finna bring y'all into my world.
So what are some of the things that you do before a show to like get your mind right? Yep.
Smoke.
He said, yep, that'll do it.
I smoke. I might listen to my music sometimes. If I have dancers, I'll probably go over placement or like what I expect of them. If I have a cameraman, it just depends on who I have with me or determined. But the routine gonna always start off with smoking because it calms my nerves down.
Okay.
So it relaxes me and get me in that mode.
What's your go-to songs when you're about to perform? You're like, okay, yeah, these are the first couple that I'm gonna play, or these are the ones I'm just gonna do.
Honeybee gonna be in a rotation. My songs vary based upon what I'm promoting at the time or what the people really like. Mm-hmm. But no matter what, Honeybee always goes in the lineup. Always.
I got you. So is this your, I wouldn't say first couple times at this spot? What's your experience been every time you come down here?
This is my 4th time here, and every time I've came, it's always been a shakedown. It's never not a shakedown when I come. They know I'm coming. I know they coming. We both know we coming, and we beat it.
Put your head down, arch back, just like that. Bend it over, take that dick from the back. Put your head down, arch back, just like that. Bend it over, take that dick from the back. Hey, down, back, bend it, over, like that. Hey, down, back.
Again, New Orleans in the motherfucking building. If y'all don't know who the fuck I am, I'm Ward Judy.
And I still feel that excitement every time I step on the stage. Even if the building empty, it's like, so what? These people came to see me. So that excitement, it doesn't go away.
So how did the song Honeybee come about? So like you're making music, well you said it was like 2015, 2016?
Well, yeah, Honeybee was more like 2012-ish.
Oh.
Yeah, it was within my first song of me being solo. So Honeybee was produced one time by Kirby with the Dreads, and then a DJ named Big E went back and made part 2. And part 2 is the one that went viral. So we just ran with it. Like even to this day, if I don't perform some sort of Honeybee, people look like it's not a complete show. So the making of Honeybee came about because there was a DJ who I was doing a drop for, and her name was Honey D. But my manager at the time told me Honey B. So when I said it, of course the DJ couldn't use it because that's not her name. But the vocals were still good. And these two particular producers, they just ran with it, and it went. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did you know when you were making it, like afterwards, like, oh yeah, this is the one?
I didn't because I sent the vocals off and waited for the final product. When I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, this rolled. The first one rolled too. But the second one really gave that you need to be on the floor doing what you're supposed to be doing right now. So when I got it, I was excited because now my song, the quality, the mixing of it, it sounds like everybody else's song that's going on right now. So I was excited about it.
Okay. Did you expect like the big impact that it had on your career?
I did not, because I was still at the beginning of my career, and I didn't have as much confidence in my music. I was just kind of like, here you go, y'all like it? Now I'll be dropping it like, I know they gonna fuck with this.
So what gave you that confidence?
I feel like when you keep doing something, you just get better and better. Like, at first I used to just go in the studio and whatever the producer did, he did, and I walked out with it. Now I'll be like, no, I don't like that. Don't break that down right there. How about we add this? Let's take this away. Let me go run in there and say this. Like, you get more comfortable with it. Just like if you playing a sport or if you cooking or anything you doing, the more you do it, the better you get with it. So with me taking the feedback I'm getting from everybody and just me growing as a woman, the confidence just automatically it builds.
baby mama bed. Walking on the ground, but it bouncing that low, only scared. Illustrate the fact that I be bouncing on that nigga head. Back it up, reverse it, back it up, reverse it. Back it up, reverse it, back it up, reverse it. Back it up, reverse it, back it up, reverse it.
You listening to music growing up, do you think that understanding of music has helped you a lot throughout your career?
Yeah, because it's like I know the sound that I'm going for. So me listening to that, actually one of the things that listening to bounce helped me with is the repetitiveness of it. So you can go in the studio and say these repetitive things over and over, or you can say it once and the producer will repeat it for you. Some people can only say it once. You know how when you listen to a regular rap song, you learn the words, the vocal pitches and everything, you learn that. With me listening to bounce, I learned to rap it repetitive like that. And like I said, some people can't do that. So I feel like listening to that bounce younger, repeating they stuff like that now helps me with mine, because when I'm saying these things, I immediately know what I want repeated. I know what I want chopped up and where I want it placed at. So it definitely helped a lot.
So before you dropped your first tape on Apple Music, all of your music was on YouTube. Why was that? Was there a reason, or
because I didn't have management? Like, I want to say maybe I had management for like a month, and then it just kind of went left, and it was just me on my own. So I didn't know. Again, when I started, it wasn't as easy to get things on YouTube, get things on Apple Music, and they didn't have all these distribution companies and apps and everything. So you really needed someone who was plugged in to get your music where it needed to be. The only place you could really upload without any help was YouTube. And even with all of those views and everything that's on YouTube, I'm still not monetized because I don't know how to do it. And I've tried to follow the steps. I've watched YouTube videos on it. I don't know how to do it. So that's why it was on just YouTube at first.
What led you to dropping your first tape, So Slept On? So like, was there a concept behind it, or was it just like, okay, I have all this music, it needs to be put out?
That's exactly what it was. So I had all of this music that was on YouTube and SoundCloud, but people wanted it. They was listening to it, they was running it up, people was reposting it, and it's just like, some people don't know about they just feel like I should be able to type her name in and find what she has. So that's a mixtape, but I don't count it as my first mixtape because it's kind of like a collection of songs from different producers. The levels are different, the sounds are different, it's no structure to it. It's just kind of like, here's my music, let me put it on a platform and give the people what they want. I am, within the next month or two, gonna be in the process of working on a mixtape, and it will have way more structure. It'll kind of be more flowy, and it'll be a real mixtape, but that's why it's named So Slept On, because it's like, here are all my songs that y'all love that only a piece of the world know about. So I named it that. Simple album cover, here's the music.
Okay.
And that's why it was called that.
That kind of leads into my next question. Like, so you dropped this, well, you say mixtape and not really an album, but
yeah,
kinda, okay.
Album, mixtape, yeah.
One and two. So you dropped that, and then the rest I see is mainly singles from that time, and that was in 2019. So why not drop another mixtape, or in between that, and just go with singles?
So the thing about it is, people want to stream constantly. These songs are being dropped as they're being made. If I put it on an album or a mixtape, I have to hold them, which makes a big gap in between music, because if I drop So Slept On and then I'm holding all of the songs I'm making to drop another mixtape, then you're only left to listen to the music, which I feel like is of not good quality, as well as, like I said, my voice not the same. And it mainly comes from me performing while my voice is already out. So it's straining, which it's like my voice get deeper, deeper, deeper. Producers say I have a really good voice, especially when I get loud. So I wanted to make sure they have current music. So that's how these singles get dropped and dropped and dropped. But I am doing good because I have 3 songs right now. I want to drop them so bad as singles. I'm holding them.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
I'm holding them so I can do it the correct way.
Okay.
But yeah, that's why it's just singles. I'm dropping them as I get them. Like I get them from the studio. Within days, they up. Like you got to get the people what they want.
Yeah. That's a story.
Okay, so it's not really a story, but it's more so into my personality. A lot of things about me are very contradicting. Like, you would never know I'm a really shy person. I am shaking right now, nervous. But when I'm with my friends and when I'm comfortable, I am a clown. So I just say stuff randomly. I might get loud. It's just anything. So I was talking to my friend on the phone and something she said made me say, bitch, cause it's summertime and things getting hot. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that's a song. And I called Black him out and I was like, you in the studio tonight? And he was like, yeah. I was like, I got a song. I haven't put it together yet, but I got a good concept. And it was like, it was May-ish, end of May. So we was already on crunch time because summer was about to start. And so I went in there and I made it up as I was on my way to the studio. Mind you, we in New Orleans, so like something that's far apart gonna be a quick little 17 minutes. And that's going the speed limit, which I never go. So I got to the studio so fast and I think I only had like 4 bars. And as he was mixing it, I was making it up and I was like, oh, I need to go in there and say this. I need to go say that. And the song just came together. Just like that.
Because I remember when I was doing some research for Cam's video when we first met, and I was looking up her B-roll. I'm like, I need something to put in this intro. I saw this video for summertime, and I was like, man, that's hot. That's hot.
Listen, it's finna be 3 summers rolling. Like
the video looked like it was such a good time to make. So can you explain like the video. The video, like was it the video? Am I thinking about that right? So you guys shot a video for that song, right? Yes.
Was it me and another girl?
Were you on the ATV?
Oh, yes. That's the most recent video, but it's actually 2 other videos for summertime.
Okay.
Where I found like cool places in Houston that I shot at. But on the ATVs, the crazy thing about that is I was booked for a pool party that day. One of the latest pool parties that be going on, one of them called Drip or Drown. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take and shoot my video here. Change my performance to a video. So I met up early. I'm talking about it was literally summertime. It was scalding hot outside. Met up with my homeboy. They had the 4-wheelers and everything. They cut up right there. I left, went home, took a whole bath, redid my makeup, got my suit that I had got made, put all that on and went to the pool party. I want to say the video man gave me the video back in like 2 days. He like a super cool shooter. Whenever I come through, he feel like my stuff be so lit. He immediately get to it. So that was that video. But it is March right now. It's time. I'm finna shoot another summertime video in April to relaunch summertime again.
So so it's like a series for you.
Yes, it's a seasonal song.
Okay.
You know, like how people have their Christmas songs and everybody was doing the Mardi Gras songs right now. Well, that's over. It's time for the next thing. So I like to roll out in the spring, rolling into summer, because if you roll out the end of spring, by the time summer gets here, you should be right in full-blown rotation. People use it for their trips. People use it working out. People use it actually standing in the club on sections. Like, they just use it. So it's like I take a good video to throw it back at them to get it back going.
Okay.
And it be some people first time hearing it. So you want to make another good first impression for them.
Are you kind of doing that? Well, I wouldn't say Head Down is a seasonal song, but it's
Head Down. I like Head Down.
You dropping a lot of content to go along with this.
With Head Down, yes. Right? Because Head Down was my carryover song. Well, first of all, let's start with I dropped Head Down to have Spain lit. I dropped Head Down for Spain. Head Down was supposed to go on the album, but I felt like going to Spain was something super big let me give them a new song. I dropped Head Down the week before I went to Europe. So I felt like Head Down is the song that carries me into summertime.
Okay.
Because see, if Head Down did not carry me to summertime, I was going to have to drop another song. And then I would take another song off the mixtape. So that's why Head Down has so many content videos to it, because I have to keep re-giving it to them until it's time for me to give them Summertime. Summertime is going to be the perfect song, which also keeps everybody off. Where's the new music? It don't matter. We having fun in the summer right now, which allows me to do what? Keep working on the album.
Okay. So that's kind of like your content strategy when it comes to building content. Because I see you have a lot of followers on Instagram, like building that following. Did you use that same method, and has it been working for you since?
Yeah, I get up. I used to have Wake and Shake. I kind of still have Wake and Shake. I just don't say the chant anymore, but I get up and I dance to my own songs. So while you're watching this video, you're streaming my song, you running my streams up. You're hearing a new song that you may want to go download, and I'm promoting my music. I'm getting my cardio in for the day. The content videos, I used to call them shake sessions. That was like my own line of videos, just straight dancing to my music. So that's what works for me. People come to learn the dances, watch the dances, see what new songs I have, and then just tap into my world. So that's how I market. Instead of paying the blogs and stuff like that, I use my money to pay the video people to get videos that should do numbers on their own. Versus, paying the blogs.
Okay.
I've always wanted a dance studio. I wanted a dance studio for little girls. But I had so much going on. I was in college at the time. It was just a lot. I couldn't focus on it. And then so I got into motion with getting a dance studio, but it was like all the locations didn't make me feel like I could be in my dance studio with my little shorts on all night and feel safe. So then I got distracted away from it again. So it's just kind of something that's back on the front of my brain again. I like to go back at stuff. I don't never like to feel like I gave up on it or it beat me. I just be feeling like I need to revisit at a later time. So I'm just at that point where it's like it's time for me to revisit it and see if it works this time. And if not, I'll just go back to the drawing board until I get it right.
You're not giving up. Not giving up. What is it like doing most of your shows in Houston while being from New Orleans?
I mean, it's a little weird because, of course, you would want your hometown to support you more than others, but it never works like that. And at the end of the day, Houston have the funds, so we're going to have fun. It's just that simple. It's weird. Because, I mean, I've been performing in Houston since before bounce was even popular. Like, I remember performing in Houston when it looked like the crowd was saying, who let her on the stage? Who, all they wanted to see was the dancing. They didn't want to hear that yaga, yaga, yaga. That gave them a headache. Now it's a lane for bounce. So, of course, y'all remember me from when y'all didn't want to hear it. So they really rock with me tough out there. And they know one thing, Judy gonna come put on a show for real. She gonna do the music, she gonna dance, she gonna take pictures with the people, she gonna video, whatever it is, I'm gonna find something to stand on. So, and then now it's like, I wanna say for the past 2 years, Houston been the spot. So, I'm there.
I got you. You gotta go to One Money at some time.
I'm there.
So, what does the ninth word mean to you?
It means everything. It means home. It means my roots. It means I gotta make it for sure. Because I'm not gonna say the ninth ward not nothing, but it's not like a real suburban type silver spoon area. So it's like, if I can make it big and then say I'm from the ninth ward, that's an accomplishment. So that's the main goal. It means everything to me.
What would be your definition of bounce music? If like somebody didn't know what bounce was, how would you explain it to them?
I would explain it to them as a high vibration music, up tempo, high energy, Happiness, it's just peace. If that's your thing though, if that's your thing, if I had to explain it to somebody, I would start with high energy. Because even if you're not up and dancing, the rhythms and the beats and the mixtures, it puts your mind in a fast-paced thought process. So when you add your body to that same fast-paced thought process, that's where the dancing comes in at. I've seen people dance slow to it. It's groovy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I'm from Florida. When I came down here, I get to listen. I'm like, what is that?
But y'all have a high.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say it's similar, but I can feel it.
It is similar.
You think
it's
so?
similar. It's like when I listen to that music, it immediately make me feel like I need to start jumping around and swinging my arms.
Yeah.
So I could see it. It's very similar.
Okay. What do you wish people knew more about you?
I just wish they knew that the typical idea that they have of me in their head because of the way I look is not actually how my personality is. Like, to elaborate on that, people look at me and they automatically think like stuck up bad bitch. And I'm the complete opposite. I'm actually like really down to earth. Don't get me wrong. We can go to the hood and sit on the curve, but the curve need to be clean. Like, I'm like that. Like, I don't mind chilling in the hood, but it needs to be clean where we at.
I feel it.
So it's like people, they automatically give me the typical stuck up bad bitch stamp of approval, and that's just not me. I'm real chill, down to earth. It's like, if you talk to me, I'll talk a hole in your head. If you don't talk to me, we can hear a rat piss on cotton. It don't matter to me. I'm cool either way it goes.
That would be good.
So I just wish that they knew more so of like I'm a real person outside of the character that they see me in as Ward Judy.
Well, it's a part of you, so it's kind of like a...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a part of me. I want them to know it's a part of me. It's not the only part of me. It's a small portion of me that goes with a bunch of other small portions to make one big Judy.
So how would you describe your persona?
So just like the bounce music, high vibrations. I like good energy. I'm real chill and laid back, yet turned up at the same time. A lot of things about me contradict each other. Like, I'm very, very shy in small settings, but I can shut an arena down. That's kind of contradicting. I'm very caring. I really take other people's problems and put them on my shoulders. I care a lot. But I'm really, really mean. But you have to make me mean. Like, my meanness is a problem. It's really a problem. I'm not crazy, I'm just mean. But I'm not mean unless you make me be mean to you. You have to like cross me in a no turning back type of way, and then it just be like, bro, how would you even think of something like that to do? Or whatever. So it's just multiple person, not people.
No. I got you. I feel like everybody has like a duality to them. So like there's like you get certain people, you get a certain personality
determine
people.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct. But overall, the person that I am is pretty much the same with everyone. You might get a little more snappier Judy. You might get a little more Karen Judy. But either way it go, it's always Judy. Me, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to let you know if you're wrong. I'm going to praise you if you're right. Like, I'm a pretty fair person, I feel like. Me.
Okay. So how do the people around you help you in your career?
They try to share, they try to give advice, they send things that they feel like I may have missed in a sense of like social media or any type of opportunities of things like that. My cousin, she'll go with me, pass out flyers, tell people who I am. Like they try to help any way they can.
How important is that for you?
That's really important because it gets really overwhelming. Like, I'm a Leo. I like to do everything for myself. So it's already really, really hard for me to accept help. So when I have people that I feel like are genuinely helping me because they believe in what I got going on versus people who just trying to keep a foot in the door to make sure if I do make it, she owe me something, it makes a big difference. It lifts that weight a tad bit, if that makes sense. So it's important to me, and I really appreciate them. I would tell them, first of all, pursue the journey on your own. Sometimes you're on a one-man highway, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of my delays is me trying to bring somebody with me. If it's a one-man highway, it's only room for you to walk. That person have to be behind you or in front of you, and either way it's a distraction. Because either you can't see what's in front of you or you steady looking back for them. So I would first of all tell them, go ahead and pursue it on your own, number one. Number two, while the opinions of others is important because you are making music that not only you have to like but other people, you should not base what you're doing on the opinion of others, because these small portion of people that you know, it's not the only people in the world. If it's 100 that hate it, it's 200 that like it. So you gotta roll with it, but you need to be able to take constructive criticism, because in that 100 that hate it, that could be telling you something. You gotta have the 200 to go up, over the 100. Majority sometimes rule. I feel like some people take the confidence way too far. Like, come on back and listen to what we saying. We're not saying you completely trash. Let's just switch up a few things. So be able to take constructive criticism and not call it hate. What else would I tell them? Be consistent, because people have a very, very short attention span, and if you're gone too long, you're gone. You got to start from scratch when you come back. I know. I just want to say, be on the lookout for the mixtape, because it most definitely is coming. I am going to work my hardest to get it to everybody before the year is out. But for now, it's summertime. And we rolling into it. Like, it's 78 degrees in the evening. Like, we are definitely rolling into summertime. Things are getting hot, and that's what we finna roll with. We finna make this summer count, because I strongly feel like if I put in the work this summer, I could put my feet up in the fall.